get on your feet and welcome an American hero, the voice of the future. Would you scream for Vice President Kamala Harris?
So in the final weeks of the election, Kamala Harris brings attention back to religion. In a presidential campaign that has focused less on the candidate's personal faiths than those in previous elections, religion is making an unusual but welcomed return to the spotlight. Vice President Kamala Harris participated in a church service and delivered a speech at the New Birth Missionary Baptist Church situated outside of Atlanta. Having been raised in a Christian environment and singing in a church choir throughout her youth, Harris identifies as a Baptist. In the beginning of the service, Kamala can be seen with her eyes closed and hands clasped together as a prayer is said for her. So let's take a look.
Lord, in the name of Jesus, I pray a hedge fence of protection around your daughter. No hurt, harm, or danger. I pray that you'll assign 100,000 angels to cover her head. Thank you, dear Lord, that you have given her this moment to defy the odds in front of the entire world. Now, God, not for her name, but we promise we're going to give you all of the victory. Not by might, not by power, but only by your spirit. And those of you who believe that Kamala Harris was born for this moment, would you give God glory for her even in this? I'm waiting for the prayer warriors to open up your mouth.
During the service, Harris conveyed that her experience with the Black church in the United States has shaped her belief in God. She shared the following: "My earliest memories of those teachings are about a loving God, a God who asks us to speak up for those who cannot speak for themselves and to defend the rights of the poor and needy." She also explored the Gospel of Luke with churchgoers. So let's take a look at what she had to say.
So I say, as we move forward, let us look at where we are and understand the lesson of the Gospel of Luke. Because right now, each of us has an opportunity to make a difference. In this moment, our country is at a crossroads. And where we go from here is up to us, as Americans and as people of faith. And now we ask a question. We face this question. What kind of country do we want to live in? A country of chaos, fear, and hate, or a country of freedom, compassion, and justice? And the great thing about living in a democracy is that we, the people, have the power to answer that question. So let us answer, not just through our words, but through our action and with our votes. When we come across our brothers and sisters in need, let us, as the Good Samaritan did, see in the face of a stranger a neighbor. And let us recognize that when we shine the light in moments of darkness, it will guide our feet into the path of peace. And let us remember that while weeping may endure for a night, joy cometh in the morning.
Historically, religion has had an important influence in U.S. politics. Although the Constitution upholds the principles of religious freedom and the separation of church and state, nearly every U.S. president has identified as a Christian. However, since Obama's departure from office, the United States has become even more secular, with a record 28% of adults now recognizing themselves as religiously unaffiliated, as reported by the Pew Research Center. Impact Media TV, as always, thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe and hit the bell to be updated when we upload new videos. Oh, if you have time, drop a comment, like and share. Thanks.